Hi guys, this is my Peperomia Argyreia, or always very more popularly known as Peperomia watermelon. So I hope you enjoy the rest of my video. You're gonna hit the like, subscribe, and of course the bell so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. All my social media accounts, including what I use for this particular plant, will be in the description section, so do check that out. So I just got her today, and I took her to as bare as I possibly could. She was placed actually in a 6-inch pot, which I thought was a little big. This is a 4-inch grower pot, and grower pots don't really come with a matching saucer. So this is a saucer that I have from another pot that could fit a 4-inch pot. So anyway, like I said, everything that I'm using for this particular plant will be in the description section. I took her to bare it as much as possible. Again, she was in a 6-inch pot. This is a 4-inch pot now. And she was very, very droopy, very, very sad, but she was priced really, really well. I never actually thought I would actually own this plant because this plant everywhere that I saw, and it usually looked pretty beat up, was like between 20 to like 40 bucks. And I just kind of thought like, I'm not really interested in purchasing when it's very beat up. Like when I would go to Lowe's and I would see it there, and I believe only Costa Farms were selling them. It was always very beat up, like at least a third to 1/2 of the plant was like broken. And I mean, yeah, she's a little bit damaged, but this was less than $10. My husband found it, so he got it for me. Hee So when he saw this, I'm like, he told me the price, and I'm like, yeah, let's get that one, because I really don't want to overspend on a plant, and this is awesomely priced. So that was why I never really got this in my Peperomia collection. I have noticed that I do love Peperomias. They're very, very easy to care for. They're more they're not very fussy. So if you do really, really well with succulents, you're gonna do well with Peperomias. Although they do need to be watered more frequently than a succulent, but it's in between a succulent and a regular houseplant. Or like, she is watered probably about the same consistency as a snake plant. So they have the same kind of medium or soil that I use. With Peperomias, they can dry rather quickly, and I don't really water very often. I would check them between 7 to 14 days. What I would do is make sure the top is very dry, and I would, for a 4-inch pot, I would probably do at least 1/8 of an inch to do that. The other way to check that, which I would probably do together, aside from the soil, is the leaves. If the leaves with this particular one, because she is more of a leggy kind of Peperomia, if she does droop like this, like I said, I just got her, and I actually just transplanted her in this pot before I recorded, and she looks so sad. But I wanted to record this for my reference in case I do decide to chop that off, because it looks so bad that I'm worried that the plant is going to put a lot of effort to heal this, and it's going to deteriorate the rest of the plant. So this is very droopy, and this was very droopy. I had to stake it because she was really leaning. They weren't really, I don't know what it is, where a lot of times that's why most of the time I think I've only gotten 1 or 2 Peperomias in person. And if you get a really, really amazing seller shipper or nursery that knows how to ship, or like a seller that really knows how to ship, you can get your Peperomias beautifully, but they can be very sensitive. So when you get them at the store, they can be really beat up. I mean, maybe it's my area. So that's what I do. For this particular one, like I said, I'm gonna wait till the top part is dry. If in case we already see 2 leaves drooping, if in case a little bit, another one will droop, or the top is dry, or it looks like she's slightly wrinkly, then I will take note as to how deep the soil she wants to dry. And so when I check it again, let's say that was day 10, when I check it again at a day 10, and it's maybe a little damp that day, so I'll skip 1 or 2 days, or she's dry, so that's the perfect time. Or sometimes it could also be like you skipped a day or two. You could do that. What I have noticed though is that the thinner leaf peperomia, I don't know with this one, but the thinner ones, the caparatas, they can be less forgiving versus the thicker leafed peperomia, in my opinion. Those ones, if you skip one day, there is a big probability that they will crisp up. So be careful with that. But let's see my journey with this one, and this is the first entry, just so I can look back after I update this plant and see how she acclimates and how she loves her new home. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. And oh, before I forget, I did almost forget, I do not apply extra humidifier for this plant or most of my plants. I will not be doing that for this one. This one will be either, I haven't decided yet, either on an east facing window or a west facing window. I haven't decided yet. If in case on a west, peperomias cannot handle direct or close to a window. So what I do is they can get direct, but it would be like 5 feet away from that window. And my Golden Gate does really well in that kind of distance with a ton of plants in front of her. So she does really well with that and grows like a weed. So we'll see with this one where I'm gonna decide to put her at. And I'll update you guys as whenever I think there is good development or any kind of development. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.